The world premiere of Death Magnetic will start in 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Metallica Radio Network. The Metallica Radio Network is on the air. Welcome to the world premiere of Metallica's Death Magnetic. With a worldwide release set for Friday, September 12th, James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, Kirk Hammett, and Robert Trujillo are going to hang out and chat for the next hour about their new release. And now, coming to you live from Metallica HQ, here are your hosts, Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins.
All right! Hey! Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Hi. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Dave.
I'm Taylor.
We're from a band called the Foo Fighters. You're probably wondering why we're here interviewing Metallica today. Why? I'll tell you, James. Because you've just made an amazing record that everyone's going to get to hear tonight. People are going to get to hear some songs off the new record. But let me just start by saying I've been a fan of your band for about 25 years now, I think, since 83, 84, around the Metal Massacre, Kill 'Em All era. Back then, I've been a hardcore, faithful fan for that long. Every time you make a record, I'm the first one to go get it, and I listen to it, and it reminds me why I keep coming back for the records. This album, you guys, this is your best album. I don't want to say it's your best album ever, but it's close. How do you feel? How do you feel?
It's about time.
I want to hug you right now.
You can hug me later. We'll get to hugging a little bit later. I mean, how long did it take you guys to make this record? How long have you been working on it?
27 years. Right?
There you go.
Is it the record you always wanted to make?
Totally. Yeah, for the last 2 years. Yeah. Has it been 2 years? Seems like 20.
Going
but,
on 3.
Yeah. It's been a long time, but really short. This was the easiest record to make because we're getting along so good.
Yeah.
And after St. Anger's near-death experience of us and the movie, I think we learned a lot about each other. And this movie was the easiest, or this one, we did make a movie of this too. Why would you not film yourself doing everything you
Why
do?
do anything unless there's a camera on? That's
Exactly.
what I always say. You know what I mean?
That's the only reason why I get up in the morning.
There you go.
Oh, so you found the bathroom cam. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we gotten along really well, and this was just an amazing journey for us. Good time.
Also, working with Rick Rubin, who was the first time we worked with him, he created such a stress-free environment. He's really, you guys know him, he's really zen, he's really mellow, and there's no stress, and there's no hurry up and do this. Everything, he's open to everything, every idea that gets thrown. The word no doesn't exist. Hey, should we, yeah, let's try it. So there's a very kind of calm, zen-like atmosphere that has been really great for us the last couple of years. And we also got a chance for the first time when we made a record to actually go out and play some live dates. In between recording and writing and all this stuff. So you go out on the road, you play some shows for a couple, 3-4 weeks, and you bring a lot of that energy back into the studio. And that's really made a difference for us this year because you're not in the studio long enough to get sick of it. You're not on the road long enough to get sick of it. So you have these two balances that's worked really well for us.
Well, these songs and listening to we heard the new record for the first time today.
About 6 songs.
Yeah, 6 songs, and we just listened to them over and over. And it's a live record. You could tell that this stuff, it's meant to be played live. That there's sections where I could just imagine a field of 100,000 people just beating the hell out of each other for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It's just out of control.
And in the audience too, right?
But I mean, honestly, what you guys did this time, for anyone who hasn't heard it, I'm really excited for hardcore fans listening to this record. There were 3 of us sitting around today listening to it, and it was just all smiles and air drumming, and it was
That's
really,
awesome.
really,
That's
really
so
psyched.
awesome to hear.
And Rick Rubin, it's a trip because Rick's done so many different records. He's done so many different types of records that when we first heard that you guys were making a record with Rick, it was like, oh man, like that could go one of 2 ways. You know what I mean? Like it could be one of those records, or it could be one of these records. And first listen,
Oh yeah.
Run
Oh, yeah.
DM Metallica or
it could be
Neil
Rain and
Diamond.
Blood, or
Well,
it could be like
Neil Diamond
Jay-Z or
Metallica.
something. I don't know.
Well, I really appreciate what you're saying about the live element, because that was one of Rick's probably 2 or 3 biggest things, was to trying to get us to really play live in the studio, record with each other in mind. Not I'm doing my drum parts and now you're doing your guitar parts, but to listen to each other and to really play live in the studio, be a band. And that's something we've never, I don't know about you guys, but we've never really made a record like live off the floor. We were up here at HQ doing pre-production for months and months and months. Rick didn't want us to go and record until we were ready to go in and play these songs in the studio live.
Right.
Like play full takes, and you guys have heard, I mean, these are not easy songs to play and remember.
Not for you, buddy.
And do 8 or 9 minutes. 8 or 9 minutes.
I don't mean it that way.
Yeah, you do.
That's
And I
not what I
appreciate
meant.
it. And I appreciate what you're saying. But doing these songs like complete takes, I mean, it was crazy. But we were up here in this room next door for months and months till we could play the stuff live.
I bet.
And that was what Rick really wanted to make sure what happened in the studio was that this stuff was going to be played by 4 guys live, looking at each other, interacting with each other, feeling each other.
All right, let's get to a song. This song is
Taylor
my-
wants to say something.
This,
We're getting the cue.
I
We
got
got
a sign on my face.
Yeah.
This is my favorite song that I've heard yet. This song is it's off the new record, Death Magnetic. This song is called All Nightmare Long. New Metallica.
Right there.